Hi, hello students. Welcome to Unit 1, which is American Voices. The lesson for this week actually includes Lesson 1 and then the first part of Lesson 2, so just Lesson 2.0. You'll continue with Lesson 2 next week. You're going to start with what we call Humans of New York, which is a website of a photographer who took pictures of many, many different kinds of people and got their stories. So it's really all about understanding people's stories, and that kind of kicks off our American Voices unit. So you'll be reading and writing and exploring motifs. So Unit 1, you should first read over the objectives overview to understand what your learning goals are and everything you're going to be learning and what the assessments are for this unit. Then for Lesson 1, it includes 3 parts for Lesson 1, which is an introduction to Humans of New York. So you're going to read over an introductory slide lesson, which those slides explain why we're doing it and what we're doing, and then they explain Task 2 and Task 3. Lesson 2 has 2 parts. You watch a video on motif, and then you complete a Humans of New York motif assignment. So you're going to look at the stories again from the lens of a motif, and then you're going to get support for that. And there's a video that helps you with that. All of these tasks, so there are 5 in total, are due by next Sunday at 11:59 p.m. and I believe that's the 18th. So again, these are the main things you'll have to do is read over the introduction slides, complete the Humans of New York assignment, complete the Humans of Minnesota assignment, and complete the HONI, which is the Humans of New York motif assignment. So let's just quickly review again what Lesson 1.0 has for it. You read and learn. You just read over these introductory slides. They give you information on the next 2 tasks and give you examples of how I completed those. Task 2 is the first assignment that is explained in those slides, and that is a Humans of New York assignment. And that is basically you're going to explore the website, either on Instagram, the online website. There's some posts there that I copied for you. Twitter, you choose one and you either state what it is or you put the link there and you explain why it struck you. So my example is there, and then you just choose which one you chose, what story it is with a link if you have it, and then your response to it. And your response should be a good, 6 to 8 sentences about what you liked about it or what struck you as different or interesting or something that surprised you or that you learned. And then you Dropbox that. Okay, and then if we go back, then your third task for that Humans of New York part is to do your own, which is the Humans of Minnesota. So you're going to take a picture of yours, brainstorm some ideas about what stories about you, small moments. You can look at pictures that you have and then write about it or think of something that you've done, and then just add any picture at all. And you'll download the picture and write a 10 to 15 sentence explanation, and you're going to write that up and post it in the Dropbox. Now there's a document for you to do that, and I've also put mine on there. So you brainstorm ideas, you write an explanation, and you put a picture. Your picture doesn't have to exactly match your story. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but it does help me to kind of make a connection with your picture to who you are. So there's me with my daughter, Katie, and I wrote a story about when I was in Alaska. So you can put your picture there and then write your story there and put in the Dropbox. And then that completes Lesson 1. Lesson 2 is taking it further to identifying motifs, and there is a video there explaining that, and it's from last year, so I had titled it 2.1 last year, but just note that it's 2.0. The due dates might be a little different, but it's the same video and same assignment. So watch that video. It explains what to do. You then watch another video on what motif is in literature. Keep that information in mind when you do the HONI, or the Humans of New York, motif assignment. And again, this assignment is explained in the 2.0 video. That actually is, it's called 2.1, but it really is the 2.0 video. It explains this, and there's examples there for you. You complete that, and that is your last task for the week. So just note that lesson, let me go back here. You're starting at Unit 1, and Lesson 1 and Lesson 2.0 are due next week, Sunday, September 18th. So good luck, and please reach out if you have any questions. Have a good week.